Hi, I'm Alvin. I'm the CEO of Dr. Wealth, and now is the start of 2022, and I wish you a happy new year. So, as usual, every time during Chinese New Year, you will have the feng shui master to tell you your luck in 2022 for the different zodiac. Okay, so just to clarify, I'm not any qualified feng shui master, but we managed to get some of this description of the different zodiac from the internet. And I try to link it to a relevant stock that maybe you find good luck in it, right? So, but I'm not a god of fortune, okay? But I'm Dr. Wealth, so you should listen to some of this idea, but just treat it as entertainment, okay? It's not meant to be any financial advice over here. And just have a good laugh, right? And if you like the stock, you can always go and do more research about it. So let's start off with the rabbit, okay? Rabbit first. And what we found is that for Rabbit, to secure your wealth and success in 2022, consider seeking help in financial management and investments. So Dr. Well run investment courses. Maybe you should consider and come and attend some of our classes if you haven't already, right? Opportunities abound, but take time to do your research before you invest. I think that this is applicable for all zodiacs, not just for the rabbit. Okay, and you have worked hard for every single cent, so don't let schemers cause you to lose your hard-earned wealth. And recently we hear a lot of all those bank scams, phishing scams, and OCBC unfortunately is one of the banks that got affected greatly. Alright, so if you feel that it's not very safe to keep your money in the bank or invest your money in the stock market, then maybe my suggestion is that you can consider topping up your CPF in 2022, because that's the safest place where you can keep your money. Nobody can take it out. Okay, and let's move on to the next zodiac. We have the dragon, and dragons in 2022 should bear Murphy's law in mind. Anything that can go wrong will. You may face unexpected expenses and times when finances are tight. So be smart and do your research and plan your budget well. I think this is so generic, right? Sometimes we read this kind of prediction or prophecy. It's so general that I can't really make out what to do with it. But I'll link it to Dragon, and Dragon links to China, right? And China hasn't been having a good 2021. It might be a good time for you to consider it if you are born in the year of Dragon. And one easy way is to buy a China ETF at the MSCI China, right, which is very encompassing in terms of the stocks that's under the ETF itself. I think the ticker is 2801. Okay, so you can go and take a look for those who are here in Dragon. Now we move on to the third one, which is the horse. Okay. When investing, look beyond the surface and research carefully. You may want to consider small investments in reliable financial products. So when it comes to reliable, my first association is with Temasek, right? So one of the safer ones will definitely be those Temasek backed or Temasek linked bonds like Astria bonds, which are traded on SGX. Okay, so they are a subsidiary of Temasek. I would think that is considered more reliable, right, as compared to a lot of other more speculative stocks. Next one, goat. Okay, good news for goats when it comes to wealth and success in the year of the Tiger 2022. Opportunities for promotion and salary increment are finally here. Stay down to earth and work hard to enjoy good earnings, right? Stay down to earth. That means that something that is related to construction, property, real estate. So the symbolic stock I can think of will be CapitaLand. Okay, so that's for goats. And let's move on to the next one, which is monkey. Despite your comfortable position, you may feel inclined to earn extra income. If you follow feng shui, the major wealth loss star is around your sign. Well, I don't know what this major wealth loss star is, but it sounds very inauspicious, okay, so you better be careful. But this does not mean you are doomed. It just reminds you to be more mindful of finance matters. Think twice before you make huge investment or agree to co-sign for a loan for a friend. Okay, so remember, don't sign anything with your friend or your relatives or what, especially if it's related to borrowing money. And don't make huge investment. So if you don't make a huge investment, you make little investment, it's fine, right? So you can do a money investment into maybe say a STI ETF, right? It sounds relatively more stable than a lot of other stock indices around the world, right? Because a lot of people have observed that the Singapore stock market don't really move much, right? So it sounds safer, right? On the other hand, okay. And next one is Rooster. People born in the year of Rooster can look forward to sustained wealth and success with the extra benefits of possible windfalls or bonus payments. This is again very generic, very hard for me to link. But since I choose that word windfall, wind sounds like wind energy, right? So maybe you can think of Go Wind. It's a stock in China, and they do a lot of wind turbines. I think they are the second largest in the world, right? So you might find good luck. The wind may give you, the wind power may give you your windfall that you so desire. Okay. And the next one, dog. Instead of stock investments, consider investing in new skills for self-improvement. If you haven't used your skill future credits yet, now's the time. Okay, so it seems like this year you should not invest in stocks for those born in the year of dog. It's true that you will have some periods of doubt in 2022. You may even feel lonely and lost, but those times will pass. So it doesn't sound like a good year for dog, but don't give up hope basically, right? So if you're not going to invest in stocks, yet you still want to invest something, maybe you should choose something that is very, very stable and you can protect your capital as much as possible. Since no stocks and we talk about bonds, maybe you can put in stable coin, right, which is in crypto, which they just pack it to a US dollar. So it's pretty stable except for the forex risk, right? And you can deposit in the Anchor protocol and you can get like 19% annually kind of returns, which is pretty attractive without the downside risk. Okay, so that's for dog because you can't invest in stocks. Okay, maybe you can consider crypto, which has also crashed a lot already, right? So it should not be that expensive to consider going in as well. So sorry to those who are born in the year of the snake. I missed your part just now. It was supposed to be sequential, right? So probably I flipped it too fast, but I'll make it up to you now. For snake, money and family success are within reach in 2022. Your favorable career, wealth, and windfall luck promise great returns. Besides keeping an emergency fund, you may want to diversify your investment and grow your longer-term wealth. So when I think of diversification in stocks, I would think of really having a global exposure, right? Not just in a specific country. And the Vanguard World ETF with the ticker VT comes to mind, and is definitely considered a long-term investment, right? So it definitely fits the description for snake in this instance. Let's move on to pig. Okay, so when it comes to your wealth and success in 2022, your horoscope says you will sail through life and work with happy tidings. So happy, our producer suggests that it should be a gaming stock and it's not just work. Okay, so Tencent comes to mind because Tencent is the largest gaming company in the world by revenue, and that should set you for a good year, not just playing the games, but hopefully your investments will grow together with your enjoyment. That's funny. Where's dog? Now we are in red. Oh, we did dog just now. Sorry. Okay, now it's Red's turn. Red is the first animal of the zodiac, right? Okay, prepared for change, opportunity in every crisis. Stay calm and avoid overreacting. So don't anyhow sell your stocks when it comes down, right? So keep calm. Leave some budget to upgrade and upskill. So it comes to upskill, comes to training, further upgrading. A related stock that I can think of would be Coursera, right? You can do it conveniently at your home. You can take up any course that you want, and even can buy a certificate out of it and can put on your LinkedIn to show that you have indeed done some upgrading, right? So Coursera is a listed stock last year, I think. Okay, next animal would be ox. Your wealth looks to be generally stable. Comes to investment, stay true to your careful ox nature and do your due diligence, right? So it sounds like ox are very conservative, and a suitable counter would probably be Netlink Trust because it doesn't move up much, it also doesn't come down much, right? So it probably fits the ox status. Okay, and last but not least, our tiger in the year of tiger, of course, right? We must leave the best for the last. Get out of your comfort zone and challenge yourself to make the most of your opportunities. Your money success rest on your grasping new strategies. Okay, interesting. So I don't know what does this new strategy mean. So does it mean that if you are trading, you should be investing now? If you are investing, you should be doing trading now? Okay, if you long, then you should short now. I'm not sure, right? So it's up to a lot of people's interpretation. Because new methods promise opportunities for your career, business, and wealth. Know when it's time to let go of an investment, right? Maybe it's time to do your spring cleaning for your portfolio. There are some stocks that you feel that it should not be inside. Even if it's at a loss, maybe you should let them go. Okay? And the stock that is related, I think of in the year of Tiger for Tiger people would be Tiger brokers. Yeah, as the name suggests, right? So maybe, you know, I get an idea, get out of your comfort zone. Some of you may feel that you don't like some of this or you don't feel confident in putting money with some of these Chinese brokers, even though their commission is cheap. Maybe it's time for you to get out of comfort zone, right? I'm not sure about that. Okay, anyway, it's not sponsored by Tiger brokers, but if Tiger you want to sponsor, we can insert it as well. All right, I think that is the last one. Okay, that is Tiger, right? And I will wish you a prosperous new year 2022. If you don't buy stocks, buy Toto, maybe you can find luck there as well, right? They say if you buy got hope, don't buy no hope, right? So maybe just buy something. Okay, some Chinese greeting, right? 恭喜发财，财源广进，身体健康，龙马精神。Alright, so everybody, hua! Hey, actually, I did this already.
No.
I did this already.
Never.
Are you sure?
Very sure.
How come I felt I read it? Okay, maybe because that was before the recording. Okay. You see, this is a pig and snake clash example. You just cannot record for snake. Okay.